And that's how I saved Christmas. Any questions?
How have they not crucified you yet?
Well, you know, if you sail far enough out in international waters for a long enough time, they just, people just look the other way.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, especially when you get them up, when you have that much money after that. You know. What are they gonna do? Sue me? Are they gonna cry to their parents? Fucking orphans. Losers.
I can hear your big gulps.
I'm taking a big sippy. So you're drunk.
Yeah.
I'm about halfway there. I wouldn't even say that. I'm probably maybe a third of the way there. But man, you just downed a couple shots before the start of this show.
Yeah.
You don't look well.
I'm well.
That sounds like... I believe you. Okay. What's on your mind?
What if... Okay. Oh yeah, wow, I cannot... Everything has a 1 second delay. I'm kind of weirded out by it.
Perfect start.
Earlier I was watching the We Try people. They're a collective of Irish men and women persons.
Yeah.
They were trying American alcohols.
Irish man persons?
Irish persons. And they were trying America's strongest alcohols.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one guy on there. He looks like he just snorted a bunch of cocaine and just went at it because he was completely fine through like the 190 proof. Is that a thing?
190 proof? What's the tequila at?
80, I think.
190 proof. Continue.
Oh,
that's 95% alcohol.
Like the kind you pour on your...
That's the kind of hand sanitizer is made of.
Oh, I once knew a guy in the hospital. I went there and he mixed Sprite with hand sanitizer and that's what landed him in the hospital.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
He was an alcoholic.
It's incredibly poisonous.
He was an alcoholic. He couldn't help it.
Hand sanitizer is also the different kind of... It's got lots of methanol in it. Stuff that's normally made in the fermentation process. It's highly toxic to humans. And they normally siphon it off. It makes you go blind and it'll straight up kill you.
That sounds a terrible way to die.
That's why you shouldn't drink things... That's why you shouldn't drink things like
Sprite mixed with sanitizer?
Yeah, or rubbing alcohol. Like Lenny did in that one episode of The Simpsons.
I don't know The Simpsons that very well. I'll have to look at that later.
There was an episode of Simpsons where Homer was managing Mr. Burns' house for a week or something while he was at the Mayo Clinic. And he stole his yacht and got all his friends and they went to international waters so they could drink all they want, but they couldn't. But Mo wouldn't let them have any beer until they crossed the line. So they never get drunk. Lenny just started drinking rubbing alcohol, and he went blind.
Oh God.
Yeah, don't worry. He got his eyesight back. Not in real life though. You'd be fucked. So what's this guy drinking? Just down in shots?
Yeah. How did it go?
That's a strong sippy.
Big sippies.
We should talk about this drinking moment.
He just drank. He thought he's like, he took a sip and it's like, nope, there she is. There she is.
Was it like a really cartoony Irish accent?
Yeah, not Lucky Charms Irish. Not that Irish, but more like an Atlas Irish, from Bioshock.
No.
You don't know Atlas?
If I do, I forget.
He was the Irishman who helped you wander your way through Rapture.
Oh, so more like this. More like a normal kind of Irishman.
You blatant idiot.
You
You blatant idiot. That hurt.
Me poking you repeatedly?
Yeah.
I didn't hurt you. I barely poked you that hard.
I don't know. I'm sensitive in the torso area.
The torso?
Yeah. Is that not a word?
Dorsal?
No, torso. Torso.
Torso?
Yeah.
Torso is. Torsal isn't.
Why not?
Because English is stupid. Why does knight have a silent K?
Where everything's made up and the points don't matter?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see, yeah.
My favorite adage is that English isn't a language, it's like, it's English isn't a language, it's three languages or the three dialects in a coat that beat people up and steal their words. Something like that. I fucked that up badly.
Rifle their pockets for spare vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a question on here. I can't find it.
Such a great show. So high to professionalism.
It had something to do with Rapture, though. Like, I literally cannot find it. It's somewhere in here. Oh, here it is.
You want to talk about the Rapture? I'll talk about the Rapture.
No.
You gotta repent to Jesus.
No, that's not what I was talking about. I mean,
Wait, that's your question. Can we talk about that guy in DC?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your question?
What would I need? Where would I need to start if I were to build my own Rapture? Where would I need to start? Like, what kind of materials would I need to use? Where would I need to go? Am I allowed to do that just anywhere? Do I have to get permission from the president?
Well, what would you build out of?
Glass, obviously. There was glass in Rapture.
There was.
Although, I think it was called atomium. Atomium? Andrewmium. Ryanisium. Something like that. I have the book over there.
Ryanesium.
Yeah, but he said he made his own version of glass that was combined with something else, and it made it extra strong. I think it was steel, maybe. But anyway, it was...
You can mix glass. They do that on a spaceship, on like the space shuttle and the ISS. They have aluminum glass.
Maybe that.
It's like this glass. I don't know what it's made of. But it's an alloy. It's like a glass aluminum alloy. It's transparent, but also incredibly strong.
Oh my god, you know so many things.
I only know it because it was in Star Trek, and it turned out it was real. They made it up for Star Trek, and then like decades later, it turns out 2 decades later, they invented the real thing, which is just a funny coincidence.
What was your question?
What was my question?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you probably have to make it out of glass or something, or like aluminum glass. I guess you could probably make out of. I don't know if you can make it out of concrete. You probably could make it out of concrete. The problem is you'd have to build the city first and then lower it into the water because otherwise it wouldn't dry like concrete's supposed to.
Oh.
You probably couldn't build out of metal because the metal would corrode. You'd need a non-corrosive metal. You'd have to send people out frequently to clean it because even non-corrosive metals still need to be cleaned of barnacles and stuff on occasion. Oh, hello, cat. You could probably, electrify the material. Maybe that would help keep barnacles away. But that's irrelevant. Where could you build it? I don't know. Someplace deep without
Off coast of Florida?
I don't know if that's deep enough.
Yeah.
You probably have to build it off of a coastal shelf.
Because, you know those... the only reason I asked this is because, you know those underwater motels they let you stay in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, if you want to build a whole city, like skyscrapers and stuff, you'd have to build it off of a coastal shelf, because otherwise it wouldn't be deep enough.
What if it was just like a nice little urban city with just one level towns and stuff?
Well, you build like a, I don't know, like the little hamlet.
Hamlet, yeah. I don't know what that you mean.
Well, they have those. Like, in Indonesia, they have, floating towns.
Yeah, but just underwater, though, right?
I mean, when typhoon season comes, it's basically the same thing. And who do you have to have permission for? Wherever you're building it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if you could build a city.
Do the oceans belong to man?
Yes.
Is a man entitled to the sweat of his own brow?
Not if he's commissioned for it.
Oh, that's a good.
If I'm paying someone for something, he's not entitled to the thing. If you pay a factory worker to make you a box, you pay a factory worker to build you boxes. He's not entitled to those boxes. You're paying him for the boxes. Andrew Ryan's a goddamn idiot who doesn't know how economics works. What, do you think all those Chinese people are entitled to these iPhones we're using? No, we're paying them to make them. They're being paid, criminally underpaid, of course, but they're still being paid to make them. In a perfect economy, in a non-exploitative economy, you would pay people to make you things, and that thing would belong to you because you paid them for it.
Yeah.
They don't, the benefits they're getting, the rewards they're reaping, is money. Sweet money. Speaking of which,
Even at only 5 cents per hour.
if Andrew Ryan hated the economy and thought that he could make a better one, how come his society still uses money?
Is that what the thing was? I thought he just didn't want...
What, Andrew Funbucks?
Yeah. I thought he just didn't want any masters to be involved. I thought that was his whole shtick.
But people still masters to their money, because how else are they... People are still masters to the money, aren't they?
I don't know. I have to replay the game again. There's a message in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's a dumb one. The message is that Andrew Ryan is a fucking idiot who doesn't know how human nature works and thinks that he can... He's an idiot who thinks that he can control human nature. Dingus. Hello, Throg.
Stinky boy.
He's down there purring.
Is he purring?
Yeah.
Did he bite you?
No, he just grabbed my hands. So anyway, that guy in D.C.
Yeah, that guy.
You about to throw up?
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's why I brought that Irish guy up. He said, don't trust a burp when you're drunk.
That's not wrong. Also, don't go to sleep don't sleep on your back when you're drunk.
Okay.
Because if you throw up, you might choke on it.
Oh, I wanted to make a reference, but that would have involved spoilers.
Well, Whitney Houston?
Who?
No.
Did she die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she died.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know Whitney Houston died?
I don't know who that is.
She's a singer.
No.
She did lots of heroin and lots of drugs and alcohol and died in a bathtub.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. She didn't even need to die. Anyway, that's not important.
Guy in DC. Guy in DC. Go on.
Yeah. So, like, a couple of months ago...
The fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with me.
Not you, the cat clawing at my leg.
He wants attention. He's a little shit boy. So anyway, back in November, right?
November? Was that far ago?
Because we went to go see Star Wars.
I thought we went to the Caravan Palace show. That's the last time we went, right?
No, we went in October for Caravan Palace. And then we went later in November to go see Star Wars.
Oh.
Was it October or November? I thought it was November, because I thought it was after we saw Star Wars.
I think Star Wars was being the later one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Star Wars, yeah.
So yeah, we went in, or was it December? We went in December to see Star Wars, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Star Wars came out in December. It doesn't matter. That movie... Spoiler, that movie sucked. Stop touching me! Stupid cat. Touching me. Oh, shit. Anyway, on to the story. So we get there, like, what, 9, 10 a.m.?
Yeah.
We leave Union Station. And like all train stations, like major train stations, there's usually like a crazy guy preaching about some shit. And so there's this guy standing like on the corner. So the way the road works, they have like there's like a bunch of roads intersecting outside Union Station, and there's like a little island, like a little sidewalk island in the middle of middle of an intersection where like it branches off some way. The guy was standing on there, preaching about some shit. I don't remember
what he was preaching about. He was saying that there was only one atom, that in the Bible Adam. He was saying there was only one atom, and there is not a second atom or a third atom, and there are no atoms in the universe besides the first atom. That's what he was saying.
Is there anything else to that?
No, that's right. He just said that he went on for a minute, and then he like repeated the first thing again.
Yeah, so much like as I described to you when we were there, much like Heimsker, the preacher from the Talos preacher in Skyrim, he was talking about this, and just on repeat, like maybe about every 2 or 3 minutes, he would just repeat his entire spiel. He almost certainly was mentally ill. So we're there like 10 a.m. We overhear him on our way out. I was like, that's kind of weird. And then we just go about our day. Not even thinking about him. Later in the day, it's like, what, 5 p.m. or something? 5, almost 6 p.m. When we get back from the train. We go back to Union Station. The guy is still in the exact same spot, preaching the exact same thing on repeat, as if he'd never left, like he was an NPC in a game.
Oh, have we talked about the NPC we met in real life? The second one?
Oh, yeah, that kid. What was that? It was like in February?
Yeah.
January?
Yeah.
January? No, it was in February, because that was when Papa was out of state.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was back in February. In like a neighboring town, there was a gun show. Which I like going to gun shows. Never buy anything. But like I like looking at them because they're kind of neat.
Yeah.
It's something that like my brothers and dad would do. So I like going to gun shows because I like seeing what's of it. I like seeing them. I like seeing what they got in stock. It's kind of fun. Sometimes I buy a flail which breaks when I try to beat with a watermelon. I gotta put that back together. Gotta get some pliers. Anyway, there was a
no. Tell the. Oh wait, are you?
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
The super charismatic kid.
Yeah. There was like this, there were these Boy Scouts. They were selling some beef jerky. What? Good beef.
And lamps. And lamps.
And lamps, yes. And a boat, I think. Stop touching me, cat. Stop touching. Okay. Nice kid. He was very charismatic. Like, he asked if you want to buy some jerky or some lamps? And we said no thanks and continued on. But then, like, he was going up and down the rows asking people if they wanted to buy some stuff. And he asked again. I was like, yeah, sure.
There was a different kid that asked us.
That was right. It was another kid who asked if we wanted some, and it's like, yeah, sure, we'll take some. So then he went up to the first kid who asked, who then brought us some of the stock, and we bought it. And then we like say, I'd like like these 4 things, which are really good, like kangaroo, buffalo,
and chocolate covered bacon.
Chocolate covered bacon. What was the 4th one? Just regular jerky.
I think it was elk. Venison.
Venison. That was it. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It's all good jerky. It was quite greasy, quite meaty.
Yeah,
it was good jerky. So then that first kid, the one who asked originally, he goes back to like the main guy, I guess the scoutmaster, or whatever, to get our change. And the other kid, he turns to say, "Have a nice day," and then he like turns to the side and then doesn't stop and stops talking to us completely until the first kid comes back and gets us money. And all I thought in my head was, this kid's like an NPC from a game. like Oblivion, when you just stop talking to a merchant and he says, "Have a nice day," and then he turns to the left and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
I laughed at that for days.
You did. That was all you were giggling about for like the whole afternoon. Because it was so funny that this kid's just standing there. Man, what a good time that was.
That was.
I wonder what that kid's doing. I think he's out there. Shit. Almost dropped my gummy.
At least you have another one.
You think that kid's out there like just getting sniz?
Stop calling it that.
You know.
It's a very ugly word. You're being ugly right now. You're like your cat.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. He fucked off somewhere.
Yeah, he really did. He's just gone. The flower's coming.
Oh, I hear her chirps.
Flower's here. Oh, you need your medicine.
Oh, there he is. He's behind you.
Oh. You need your shit. Your pills.
I need a shit.
Your pills.
I need to shit in my pills. They're fighting. Okay. The children are fighting. Stop them.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have any other things, or can I go on?
Oh, please, continue.
How, like, you know when you're fishing, right?
No, I've
like
never
on
been
a dock?
I've never gone fishing.
I've gone fishing before.
That's cool. Weird flex, but okay.
Do you fish, like, hear you walking around the water, or do they not hear at all? Can fish even hear?
Yeah.
They can?
Probably.
Do fish have nerves? Like,
yeah.
Can they feel pain?
Now, that's a good question. You're not actually the first to ask that. There's actually been several studies on whether or not fish can feel pain, and the consensus is no one has any idea.
Really? Oh, because
they don't know how, like, fish don't react to the stimulus the same way we do. They don't really react to much stimulus at all. If something scares them, they flee.
You know why I asked this? Because
if you vivisected a fish,
no, not a fish. No. When I was in high school, this kid once gathered everyone around and told him that his uncle went fishing. And so his uncle, he catches a fish, he just puts it on the ground and immediately starts descaling it. He starts scaling it. He starts plucking all the scales off with one of those, things that you hold in your hand. And so everyone's like, oh, poor fish. But I don't know. Do the fish deserve sympathy?
I don't know. I mean, it's not... If someone started doing that, I wouldn't be surprised, but I probably would have asked, like, shouldn't you wait until it's actually dead?
Oh, that guy totally did not.
I mean, not even so much for the fact that it's cruel to skin a live animal. It is a fish, after all. I guess I don't rank fish as high as I do other animals. Like, I feel like I rank mammals more highly than fish, because it's a fish, so it's like a billion of them. More for the pragmatic reason of, if it's flopping around in pain, if it can feel pain, it's going to make scaling it really hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
You might not get clean cuts you might get cleaner cuts if you wait until it's actually dead. Fish is good.
I like tempura and I like tuna. No, not tuna. What's the really red fish that you got for me?
Tuna.
Oh.
Or salmon.
Salmon.
Well, salmon's the pinker one.
Oh, I guess it was
like
tuna.
The red meaty looking one was tuna.
Okay, tuna definitely.
Or
tuna.
ahi, it's called.
I don't like swordfish. It's too pale and it looks all bruised to me.
Fair enough. There's other kind of fish. You like flounder?
Mahi.
Is that what flounder's called?
No. That's the one that your dear old doll was talking about.
It's mahi. What's mahi? Is that just tuna? Oh, it's actually something else. It's this little gross-looking gremlin.
Oh, it's got a very big head.
Yeah, that's a galaxy brain. Common dolphin fish, it's also known as a surface-dwelling ray-finned fish found offshore temperate, tropical, or subtropical waters worldwide. Also widely called dorado and dolphin. It's one of two members of the family Coryphaedae, the other being the pompano dolphin fish, which is even grosser looking. Look at that boy.
Is that a real fish?
Yeah. It's a real fake fish. It's not remotely...
Would you like to see the oppa fish?
Oppa fish?
Yeah, it's warm-blooded.
Sure.
There you go.
Wow.
It's very wide. I've never seen such a wide animal.
Are you sure it's actually just a small fish, but a guy with a long arm is holding it in front of the camera?
There's a smaller one. It's still pretty wide.
How do you know a guy with a long arm isn't just holding it on a stick in front of the camera?
How about this one?
Again, guy with long arms.
How do you know there are guys with long arms? Okay, how about this? How about this one?
3 guys with long arms.
Oh my god.
I would rather believe that men with long arms are holding fish in front of cameras to take better fish pictures than giant fishigus.
Fishigus? What's a fishigus?
Yeah, shut up. Don't insult me.
Did you have more questions?
It's people like you that give people like me a bad name.
Yeah, I do.
So, anyway, we just finished watching The Princess Bride. What did you think?
Like I said, I thought it was neat. I mean, it's in between okay and very good. I thought it was neat. I guess I expect too much from it because I thought a lot more would happen. You know,
It's a fairy tale.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff can happen in fairy tales.
Like what? Like what's a fairy tale?
Everyone dies. Everyone dies.
People don't die in happy, chill fairy tales. Don't laugh at me.
Okay.
What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with the movie.
I told you there was nothing wrong with it. I said
it fell higher.
I said it fell between okay and very good. That means neat. I think I rated it as a neat.
You're too hard to please. What is your rating system anyway?
I think it was bad, boring, okay, neat, good, very good. I loved it at the end over there.
Okay. What's the last movie that you loved?
Loved? What have we watched? Give me a minute. What What did we watch?
Last movie we watched was Hardcore Henry. But
No,
you slept through like half of it.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah,
It was okay.
It got better as the movie went on. I think it ended really strongly, but I think honestly the gimmick of the movie holds it back so much. It could be a lot more interesting of a movie if it didn't have that gimmick.
What did we watch before that?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Before that?
Shh. What did we watch right before that? I think we watched most of Prince of Egypt.
We watched Trolls World Tour.
That was it. Which I have to say, Trolls World Tour, not terrible. Better than I expected. I loved its art style, but man, is it still cringy. Its writing is still cringe-inducing, and the pop songs are terrible.
I think the last movie I loved was...
Before that, we watched most of Prince of Egypt, which was okay.
I can't remember.
It's a very good-looking movie, Prince of Egypt.
I guess the last movie I loved was Moana.
Moana?
Yeah, that's all I can think about.
Wow. Moana's not bad. Moana's good.
I really love the water. Everything was just so pretty, you know?
It's a good movie. It's a good movie because it's not like a traditional, it's not like one of those...
I know you hated it, but I thought Star Wars was good.
What, Last Jedi?
Was that the one we saw in theaters?
Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, we saw it in 3D. I like the effects, even though I only got to experience one of them. One.
Yeah, your 4DX machine just broke and didn't even work. that like fight. I mean, this movie's out on 4K. Like, it's on DVD now. You can buy it at stores. So I don't care about spoiling it, because if you haven't seen Star Wars, don't. And if you have, why? Why did you waste the money like I did? What's he doing over there?
He's scratching.
You
want me to take care of it?
Yeah, what's he doing over there?
He's most likely pissed on our stuff.
Maybe. What's he doing that? Why'd you grab him?
Because I didn't want to pee on more stuff.
Did he pee on it?
Yes.
Damn it. Okay, everyone, we'll be right back after these messages.
Come on downstairs, we got beagles in the barbecue pit. Roast pig, roast chicken, bring the whole family. Got an unwanted pet, bring them down the barbecue wheel. Slow cook them till they fall off the bone. Only at the Citadel.
And we're back. So, you cleaned up cat pee?
Yeah, that was very unpleasant.
Peed on some pantaloons.
Yeah.
I had a couple of shots of stuff. Some tequila. It did not go down well. Some lime vodka.
Yeah, that did not go down well. Did the lime go down easier, though?
Well, I mean, it didn't make me gag. It didn't burn my body and make me wish for death. But it still wasn't fun. That said, I'll have another if you're offering. I don't think alcohol is supposed to taste good or go down well, but I quite want some more. I need more. Please give me more. Father, give me more cheese. I crave cheddar, Father. Give me more cheddar. Who do you think that kid is?
The I crave cheddar father?
Yeah.
Kid? I think he's out of school right now. I think he's homeschooled because all the other kids, they thought he was too cool. They harassed him every day. They stalked him. Now he's homeschooled and the principal beats on him.
The principal beats on him?
Yeah.
It's the principal's dad?
Yeah.
Aw. Man. Everyone thought I was so cool because I was having sex with the teacher. They didn't know I was homeschooled. The teacher was my dad.
That's what you get.
Oh.
I have a question for you because you're so smart.
That's a lie, but please ask me.
What would happen if the moon slowly collided with the Earth?
We'd all die.
Even if it was doing it very slowly?
Yes.
Like,
we'd all be dead long before the moon hit us if it was slow. The change in gravity would kill us all.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know things. I don't know anything. I don't know things about life, things about death, things about everything in between.
Cool.
How would that happen? I mean, why would we die?
Well, I mean, it would also change. It would change the tides first and foremost. The tides would be much higher, much more violent, and that would do a number on us. Changing gravity would fuck up some things. Changing day-night patterns might fuck up some things. It's also just it's pretty bad. It's a bad time. It's a bad old time. Did you ever see that the Vsauce video about like what happens if the Earth or the Moon was coated in mirrors and was really really close to the Earth?
No, I want to watch that now though. I love Vsauce.
Yeah. What's he doing?
Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
1.
Because I know the second one is battling cancer. At least I thought he was. I think he got over it though. 1, he's probably on a tour or something. 3, I don't know because I know nothing about the guy.
He's a strange fella, but he seems really dedicated to filmmaking. I respect that. I like the art of filmmaking. I want to make a movie myself one day. I'll cast you.
As do I. I always wanted to make a movie. Like, I started thinking about what kind of thing I could make, like, years ago. But I don't know where I'd get all the equipment. I told you once that I wanted to make Mad Max the musical on a budget of $12.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? That'd be pretty cool. I want to make a cool movie. I want to make a western, but with a samurai. Like a samurai western. Like it's set in the Wild West, but there's like a samurai in it.
Oh, that would be cool.
I don't know what the plot would be. I just thought that a samurai in the Wild West would be a cool movie because I love Wild West cinematography, like the lighting and the way that you can direct a shot in a western is really cool.
It's not.
And I like samurais because
and it would also be historically accurate. I mean, not the movie. I mean, just the fact that a samurai would exist in the Old West because they existed at the same time. They did.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, but no, not really. By that point, the samurai were dying out, and samurai that were there were mostly like clerks. The samurai that we know from Sengoku Jidai had been, slowly decaying for about 200 or 300 years.
Clerk as in religious, or clerk as in cashier?
Bureaucrats.
Oh.
Bureaucrats, merchants, that sort of thing. The idea of the samurai that we know was kind of a couple hundred years before that. But that's not the point of it. The whole movie would be fiction, obviously. It's like there was a real samurai in the Wild West. Did you ever see that movie? What was that movie? It's like The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. It's like a Korean movie about like 3 martial artists that go to the Wild West.
I have never seen that in my life.
Neither have I. I just know of it. Looks kind of cool. I'd like to watch it. Might be pretty good. What do you think the movie would be about?
That movie you just mentioned?
No, the pitch I'm suggesting, like samurai in the West. Why would he be in the West?
I don't know. I would say his family migrated, but that wouldn't make any sense.
No, more like a lone wanderer, walks into town, gets embroiled in a bunch of things that he didn't want any involvement in.
My stomach's burning.
Same. Liquor does things to you. I don't know. Maybe I'll work on it when I'm less inebriated.
That sounds very good.
I would like to work on a movie. The problem is I don't know anyone. I don't have any equipment. And I don't really know anything about filmmaking. I know a little bit about editing. That reminds me one time. One time I talked to someone on Reddit who wanted to make a movie, and I made mention I dabble in some editing, which I did. I dabble in some editing software. I knew how to edit a video together. I can do stuff that you wanted. And then they just never talked to me again.
Lame.
I know. They think they lived over in Pittsburgh or Philly or something. Bless you, Kat. Like, I really want to make a movie. I don't know. Maybe I should see if there's. Maybe I should see if there's people. Maybe I should see. Maybe we should just see if there's like people in the state that are working on film projects and like, just volunteer our services, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I would like to make a movie. I would love to make a movie. It'd be the coolest shit. It'd be my dream. I don't even want to be like a Hollywood pedophile kind of director. I just want to just make a thing, for the art of it.
Yeah.
Not even for profit, just for the shits and giggles.
Like with Wayside Creation. Do you remember them?
Wayside Creations.
Yeah, I don't think they did theirs for profit. They made a Fallout series. They made Nuka Break and the Red Star, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Man,
never watched their stuff, but I remember.
I
them.
wish they still made stuff. They were so cool. I wanted to know how Nuka Break ended.
Why don't they make things? Did they run out of money?
Yes.
Oh, did no one give them? No one donated for their projects?
Not enough.
Sucks. Couldn't they have just sat on it until there was enough donation? Or do you think by the time that they'd sat on it for so long, people just forget about them?
Probably.
That's disappointing. Oh well, these things happen. Come easy, go. You have any other questions?
Yeah, I have tons.
Okay.
Ooh, I almost dropped that.
Wow, you do have a lot of questions there.
Oops. Pets. If pets, let's say dogs, for example, if dogs had human skin and human hands and human feet, you think we'd still love them the same?
No.
Why's that?
Because that'd be nightmarish. That would be. It'd be like looking at a.
I mean, it's just like a Sphinx cat, right? He's got little
Sphinx
hands.
don't have human hands and human feet and human skin. Sphinxes are already terrifying enough as it is.
Yeah, they look like little raw chickens. They're so cute.
Sure, that's a word for it. They're gross. If I had a Sphinx, I'd eat him. Just bread him up and dunk him in some egg. And...
I've been traumatized ever since you told me about the Chinese wet markets.
Yeah.
I saw a literal line, a field of dogs just waiting to be eaten.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
It is pretty terrible. I don't know why we allow this to happen. But whatever. It's their country, I guess.
Yeah.
It's still fucked up, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never eaten a dog. Maybe it's pretty good. I just don't know if I could look at one and be able to break its neck.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, but I could eat one if someone offered it to me already cooked. Like, I was saying this because...
same.
I'm saying this because I told you before that one of my dreams quote...
Like when you're like
marks.
A thing that you want to do or a thing that you had while you were sleeping?
Now, the thing that I want to do is try every meat on the globe. I want to try zebra, I want to try lion, I want to try alligator, I want to try dog, cat, rat.
Alligator's easy. You can go to Florida and get some gator. They have farms where they farm it. Shit's everywhere.
I want to try giraffe meat and rhino meat.
There's this one burger place in San Diego that I went to one time with my uncle. They had like all kinds. They made burgers out of all kinds of meats. They had like special meats of the day. I pussed out and just had a venison burger. I could have tried like buffalo, which I really should have tried instead because buffalo turns out to be really good meat.
Yeah, it was.
They had like alligator burger, like giraffe burger. I think was that giraffe burger? Antelope maybe. There was like some weird ass meats. Hold on. Weird burger place. Weird meat burger place. San Diego. They say San Diego means the whale's vagina. Crazy burger. For 30 handcrafted burgers. Budget kinds. What kind of meats do you have? Thanks. Let's see. Steak, trim, Angus beef, buffalo, venison, alligator, salmon, and more. It's called Crazy Burger. It's in North Park in San Diego. Yeah, that's the place.
Crazy.
It's Crazee. It's pretty cool. I tried those. That's pretty nice. What kind of meats do they have? I'm trying to see the meats they have. Santorini. Half beef and half lamb with house-made Greek tzatziki sauce. Buffalo, gator, venison, ostrich, camel, elk, wild boar, duck, water buffalo. Chicken, salmon, turkey. I guess this is like extra ordinary. This is like extra stuff.
Camels.
Hmm?
Camel.
Yeah, camel. Topped with a Moroccan curry hollandaise sauce. It's only It's only like $13.50 for a camel burger. It's not too unreasonable.
I like my next question.
Yeah, I think you could probably. Let's have Beyond Meat if you want to try like a meatless burger. I think could you probably do another question before we get to the fan fiction that I sent you?
I have so many though.
We can save some more for next time.
I like my next question because it says, "Do children with ears?"
Are you drunk when you wrote this question?
No.
You was drunk in the afternoon while I was gone at work and just wrote that question?
Because I had a cousin.
Yeah?
He was born with his ear sewn onto his head, so it looked like that. And if you can't see it, I'm holding my ear to my head, just folded over.
Like folded forward.
Yeah.
Not folded backward, folded forward, so the earlobe is over the... Okay, why was he like that?
I think he was just born that way. He told me it was sewn like that, but I think he was just born like that. Both of his ears, by the way.
Weird. Can he hear well?
Yeah, he had a surgery like 7 years ago where he got his ears clipped to be like normal. He could hear well, but I imagine it would just be muffled like that until then. Yeah, but yeah, he looks like a normal person
drill
now.
Holes in it.
That sounds terrible.
And?
Drilling holes? Really?
Yeah. Just don't go too far.
Like an ear piercing?
Yeah, just don't go too far, or you'll pierce your eardrums.
I don't like that. I really don't like that.
Yes, you do. Continue. Do children ears?
No, that's all.
Do children ears?
Do children with ears?
Children with ears. Do children with ears what?
I don't know.
Huh.
Oh, here's what I liked. Do we have enough time to go through all of these before the fiction?
We got about 15 minutes left in the show.
Okay, can I ask you one more thing?
Yeah.
Can you find where's wolves in D&D?
Can you find what?
Where's wolves.
Where's wolves?
Yeah.
What the hell's a where's wolves?
A wolf that sells wares.
I fucking hate this show.
Well, can you?
Sure.
Okay.
If you make one,
that's all my questions.
Sure. If you make one, you can have that. So I'm going to your Discord. I've sent you a thing.
Yeah, you showed me the thing.
Have you seen the thing yet?
I haven't seen it, no.
That's cool. It's pretty... Well, it's something. It's really something.
Should I read the intro to this thing or just skip it?
What do you mean?
There's an intro. That's an author's note.
There's an author's note?
Yeah.
Where?
At the beginning.
Oh, I guess. So you want to read what this is?
Sure. It's called Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles (in parentheses) by Proud Housewife.
Yeah. Go ahead. Read the author's note.
Hello friends, my name is Grace Ann. I'm new to this whole fanfiction thing, but recently I've encountered a problem that I believe this is the solution to. My little ones have been asking me to read the Harry Potter books, and of course I'm happy for them to be reading, but I don't want them turning into witches, so I thought why not make some slight changes so these books are family friendly, and then I thought why not share this with all the other mommies who are facing the same problem. So ta-da, here it is. I am so excited to share this with all of you. So without further ado... And it goes on to the story. Shall I read?
Yes. What's made?
Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Harry Potter. Oh, you don't like that?
I didn't say anything.
He lived under the stairs in a house on Privet Drive, with his aunt and uncle. He was a good, obedient boy who did all his chores, but he felt that there was something missing in his life, something big and special. But he could not quite name it. He stayed up every night, and he wished for this special something. But then one day there was a knock at his door, and everything changed. "Answer the door, Harry!" His Aunt Petunia, a career woman, barked from her armchair where she shat.
Her shitting chair.
Ow, my head hurts. I can't laugh.
Harry, don't bother me when I'm on my shitting chair.
Where she sat with her feet up. She had short, curly blonde hair and never wore any makeup. Uncle Vernon nodded sheepishly from the kitchen and put a tray of moist, chocolatey brownies in the oven. "Shouldn't you be doing that?" Harry thought, but he was a very obedient young boy, so he answered the door right away. He turned the brass metal doorknob and pulled open the heavy wooden door. Oh. On the porch was standing a huge, muscular man with a big, manly beard, and he was dressed in a plaid red shirt, blue jeans, and stringy leather boots. His chest was covered in a thick, unruly carpet of coarse brown hair. He wore a necklace that looked to Harry Potter like a lowercase T. Just looking at Harry, what? Feel happy, peaceful, somehow, but he couldn't say why. "Good morning, kiddo," the man greeted amiably. He smiled at Harry. He had the peaceful, friendly sort of face you just knew you could trust. "My name is Hagrid. Could I speak to your mommy and daddy?"
The friendly face.
"I don't have a mommy and daddy."
The friendly face of a pedophile.
Harry replied sadly, and looked at his raggedly old shoes that were blue. Perhaps that was why he felt so lonely, he thought. Not the first time.
Perhaps I'm lonely because I have shitty shoes. I don't have the newest Yeezys.
Maybe that...
He smirked.
Maybe that was what he was missing. A mommy and a daddy. But no, that was not quite right.
Maybe that's what he was missing, the newest Air Jordans.
"I am so sorry to hear that," Hagrid uttered empathetically. "You could speak with my auntie and uncle," Harry retorted politely, and blinked his big blue childlike eyes. "What do you want?" Aunt Petunia peered at the door with her narrow, suspicious eyes, and she was wearing a baggy, unflattering pantsuit. "My eyes are tired, man."
Maybe drunk reading it wasn't the best idea.
"Hello, neighbor. I was wondering if you have been saved," Hagrid exclaimed brightly, and tipped his wide-brimmed straw cowboy hat.
When did he get that? I didn't mention that part.
Aunt Petunia laughed a gravelly laugh and leaned forward on her sturdy, practical boots. "Save? Don't tell me you are one of those Christians." Harry did not know what that word meant, but Hagrid's smile was warmly and peaceful, and most peaceful smile he had ever seen.
Hold up. Is Harry retarded or something? I knew what a Christian was when I was like 5.
Not everyone knows. Not everyone has that.
He lives in England.
Not everyone knows, man.
He lives in England, though.
So
he probably goes to public school.
It doesn't mean that everyone knows, okay? Okay, man?
But he lives in England.
Stupid man.
I'm not stupid. I knew what Christianity was, and I didn't go to school.
Sebastian, let's do alcohol.
Okay, just keep reading. I can see I'm getting nowhere fast.
It made Harry feel warm and happy inside, just seeing the glowing, radiant grin on the kind, friendly stranger's face. He wondered why Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon did not smile like that. "Yes, I am," Hagrid replied kindly. "Are you?" Aunt Petunia laughed again and stuck her pointy, sharp nose up in the air. "We are too smart for that. Haven't you read Dawkins? God is dead. Dawkins proved that. Would you like us to educate you on the Dawkins?" "What is a Christian?" Harry queried innocently. Unscrubbed his shoe on the shaggy yellow carpet, which he had not been vacuumed in quite some time.
I didn't understand a word of what you just said.
Christians are people who want to be good, Hagrid explained wisely, and crouched down so he was on eye level with Harry. "Do you want to go to heaven after we die? Do you know that?"
What? That sounds vaguely threatening.
Do you know what heaven is, Harry?
That's also threatening.
his head.
Hey, kid,
Harry shook his head, and his big eyes were wide and curious. Heaven is a beautiful place where you can be with God.
Hey, kid, you want to go to heaven?
Hey, kid, you want to meet God right now?
Was that VeggieTales meme like, we're going to meet Jesus, and he drives off the cliff?
Yeah.
I'm not dying.
Aunt Petunia smacked her hands over Harry's young ears, and her voice was sickly sweet when she said, "Thank you very much for your concern, sir, but he does not need your religion. He has science and socialism and birthdays."
Socialism?
Haven't you heard of evolution? I have a very good textbook on evolution that I could give you on it if you would like to learn things. Hagrid laughed wisely. Evolution is a fairy tale. You don't really believe that, do you? Yes, I do, Aunt Petunia screeched. Well, then, prove it.
Good reading there.
I'm trying my best. I'm doing this for you. You know what you can do is not interrupt every 5 minutes.
I'm just having a good time.
Okay.
We're all having a good time.
Let's finish this.
We don't need God. We have socialism. I'm gonna say that to somebody one day.
Aunt Petunia could only stare at him. Her big mouth hung open dumbly. Here, she thought she was so educated and always demanded that Christians proved what they believed in. And she couldn't even prove her own religion. It was then that Harry knew who the smart one here was. Tell me how to get to this heaven place, Harry cried wistfully, clasping his hands together. Sometimes the wisdom of little ones was really amazing. We think grown-ups know it all, but then God speaks through the mouths of little ones and shows us we are all mortals struggling along the path of life. Humility. All you have to do is be saved. Do you want to be saved? I do, Harry squealed, jumping up and down. Then pray the sinner's prayer. Aunt Petunia tried to stop him, but she was soon powerless against Harry's pure, innocent, holy energy. Soon Harry had said the prayer.
Is it that simple?
Hagrid beamed happily. "You're a Christian now, Harry," Hagrid cried proudly. Harry smiled and then interrogated, "But how do I be a Christian? I don't know how." Hagrid grinned wildly. There was only one place to learn that: Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. Author's note. So, what do you all think? I may not be a professional writer, but I think I'm being given the talent to pull this off in a service of greater mission. Blessings, Grace Ann.
Amazing. Round of applause. If this were a live studio audience, it'd be just a... Actually, can I just put that in post? Just a round of applause.
Okay.
I don't need God. I have socialism. Stop hugging that arm, cat. Stop it. What'd you think? Would you rather read more of that? Because I want to read more of that. Everyone wants to learn about Hogwarts School of Prayer and Misery.
Miracles?
Miracles, that's what I said.
Just slap your thighs.
Gently.
Please.
Don't hurt me.
What if I hurt you just a little?
Okay. Yeah, alright. Wow, look how sharp that was on the recording.
Ooh, that's very sharp.
Ooh, bench pressing cat. I like bench pressing cats. You like bench pressing cats?
I like bench pressing dogs. They weigh more.
True. You're like going for the heavyweight. Did you shit yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to stop?
You want to taste?
Taste your shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, I do.
Okay.
Alright. Now we got ourselves a show! You want to stop? I feel like I'm about to throw up.
Yes, please.
Okay. That's what it is. Bye.
Okay, bye.